Are you curious about nature spirits? There's a lot we could talk about: land spirits, nature spirits, plant spirits, the list goes on. But let's talk about fairy and gnomes. Gnome lore traces back to Germanic, Scandinavian, and Swiss folklore. And everyone's got their own interpretations or ideas around it. But I think of gnomes as like protectors of the garden and soil and the earth, and they can be helpful in protecting the land and space around your home. And when you start engaging as though you really believe in gnomes and fairies and gnome spirits and fairy spirits, then you can cultivate this relationship that's not only really fun and engaging, but nourishing and helpful. Most of the fairy folklore comes from Celtic traditions, but also shows up in Norse, Germanic, and French folklore. There's many kinds of fae according to different peoples and their belief systems, and some people might consider them not nice or trickster type energy, and others see them differently. My experience with fae energy has always been helpful and beautiful and magical and powerful. So if you want to build a relationship with fairies and gnomes and that energy, create a space just for them. A little gnome or fairy garden in your yard or in a pot, or even inside if you want. Talk to them just like you would ancestors or spirit guides, very respectfully. Don't make demands, and offer beauty and keep your promises. This means taking care of the space that you live, the land and the surrounding area. This means being in right relationship with the land and space. Fairies are more drawn to beauty and art and poetry and things like that, where gnomes are more drawn to you composting and tending to your yard or your land and space with respect. That means even when you're digging a hole to plant a tree, you're doing it mindfully. And I don't know about you, but I love having a whole team to engage with when I'm outside. That feels nourishing and spiritual and provides connection. Do you believe in fairies and gnomes?